Hi, this is Bill Paulus, and I want to show you how you could be trading with Forex Profit Accelerator using daily bar charts on an end-of-day basis, 20 minutes a night of analysis. This is the US dollar Canadian dollar pair as an example plotted in Trade Navigator. And you can see on this chart that I've highlighted a couple of Forex Profit Accelerator trades that you could have made on this pair in the recent past here. A nice short trade back here, and then another one right in here. Of course, trading at the hard right edge is where the challenge is. It's kind of easy to see these nice moves in retrospect, but that's why we provide very specific rules for entering a trade, and once entering a trade, how to manage the trade with very little discretion. And that makes it a whole lot easier then to trade this hard right edge. And what I'm going to do is show you a trade setup here, and then we're going to evaluate how that trade unfolds day by day and what actions are required and how long it takes to do that. Okay, let's get right at it here. We had a setup day on 11/14 for one of the Forex Profit Accelerator trading methods that calls for going long the next day on the open. So the setup day occurs here, this day right here, on 11/14, after the day closes at 5 p.m. New York Eastern Standard Time, calling for entry on the open the following day. So what I'm going to do here now is each day that goes by, I will revisit this trade and show you how it develops. Okay, we're back at the US dollar Canadian dollar daily bar chart looking at the long Forex Profit Accelerator entry bar, and that occurred here on 11/15. This is the way the bar is here at the end of the day, and as I said, the trade called for entering on the open. Right here is the open of this day, 11/15. And at the same time placing a stop order somewhere in this area right in here. And you always need to place stop orders, of course, because not every trade is going to work out. There will be losses, but as long as you keep the losses to a minimum, you have the opportunity to profit overall. Also taught in the course is what I believe one of the very best money management rules that keeps you from over trading or over committing relative to your account size. Very important aspect of trading. Okay, so now the trade is already profitable, moving in the intended direction. If it reversed and moved down, we'd be stopped out for a loss and go on to the next trade. But in this case, it's already moving as intended. So we'll revisit this again at the end of tomorrow's bar and see how the trade's developing. Okay, back to the US dollar Canadian dollar trade at the close of trading on 11/16. Well, the market reversed today. It opened okay, moved a little higher and then reversed down against the trade. But I want to highlight a couple of points here regarding the exit strategy with Forex Profit Accelerator that we use on every trade. Recall that we entered long, according to the rules, would have gone long right here on the open with the initial stop right around here, and the trade moved up nicely that first day. Now, once we're in a trade, the exit strategy calls for exiting the trade in 2 steps. First, we want to sell 1/2 the position at a predetermined profit target. In this case, that predetermined profit target would have been right in here. And so you would have been out with a nice profit, looks like a couple hundred pips on that first half of the position. On the remaining half of the position, the exit rules call for trailing a stop below the lowest low of the last 3 days. In this case, for Monday, that would be 1, 2, 3. These 3 bars here. The stop would be right here for that second half of the position. And it turns out in this case that it's the same as the initial stop. So you just leave the initial stop in. And the way you do that when you put these trades on, you put them on in even lot increments. For example, you could have bought 2 mini lots here, and you would have sold one of those at the profit target and hold on to the second one with the trailing stop. So let's see what Monday brings. And of course, Monday action opens at 5 p.m. Eastern Time, New York, on Sunday. Okay, end of business 11:19. U.S. dollar Canadian dollar pair. The market found support, moved up today, and we're still with the premise of this trade. We went long on 11:14 at the open there. We hit the profit target on half the position. We're still long. The second half with the exit strategy, remember now, is to trail the stop for that second half below the lowest low of the last 3 days. So that would be 1, 2, 3. Recall we had the stop in this area here. Now that stop moves up to this area right here. And we're actually loading the stop in a little bit below the lowest low of the last 3 days. And that's it. I mean, for tomorrow, that's all I have to do. I have to go in on my trade platform and just change that stop value from here to here. I'm done. That's it. So that's how quick you can adjust these trades once you're in. Back to the U.S. dollar Canadian dollar pair. The end of business 11:20. The market kind of just marked time today. Didn't go much up or down. Closed a little lower. And recall that the premise of the trade here is that you would have gone long on the open, and you still have the second half of the position after having covered the first half at the profit target. And according to the exit rules, we just moved the stop up. It was here below that low right there. At the end of today, we move it up below the lowest low of the last 3 days, 1, 2, 3. That's right in this area here. So the second half of the position now is protected by a trailing stop that's just above where we got into the market. So you have the protection there of, at worst case, stopping out at around break even or with a little profit, provided there's not extreme turmoil in the markets, which does happen from time to time. But even then, you would be stopped out possibly at a lower price. But you've got that protection in there at all times. So now it looks like this trade might be stopped out here. I don't know. It could be. If it is, still have a pretty good profit on the first lot, and if it rallies from here, we'll still be in the trade, still long on that second half. So let's see what tomorrow brings.